In this lesson, we're going to be using equations to solve problems. Today's goals: I can relate all parts of an equation y equals kx to the situation it represents, and I can find missing information in a proportional relationship by using the constant of proportionality. We're going to do our work today using a problem about spaghetti. So here's the context. Elizabeth finds a spaghetti recipe, and it states that 8 servings of spaghetti will have 5,000 calories. I want you first to write 2 equations to compare the number of servings of spaghetti, and we'll call that S, with the total calories, and we'll call that C. Try this on your own because it's kind of a review from yesterday and see how you do. Right. So hopefully first you thought about finding the 2 constants of proportionality, and you did 5,000 divided by 8 to get 625, and then you did 8 divided by 5,000 to get 0.0016. And after you did that, you had to think about which variable went there. And I hope you came up with these 2 equations. C equals 625 times S, and S equals 0.0016 times C. All right, same context, but now I want you to focus on interpreting, because that's going to be really important to understand what these math equations mean in a real-life context. So, if you look at these, I want you to try to think about what you think C means, 625, S, and 0.0016. Try to work through those and then come back and see if you agree with what I'm saying. So C in both situations represents the total calories. S is the number of servings of spaghetti. 625 is the number of calories per serving. So I hope you found that unit right and were able to label it calories per serving. And finally, 0.0016, that's the amount of a serving you get per calorie. So you don't get a lot there. You only get 16 thousandths of a serving if you only want to eat 1 calorie. We're going to look at the same context, and we're going to answer some questions that you might wonder about. So base either equation, or you could use both and confirm how many calories would there be in 3 servings. So go ahead and figure that out. You could have solved this by the first equation, just substituting in 3 for S. C equals 625 times 3. Or in the second equation, you could still substitute 3 in for S and solve 3 equals 0.0016 times C. If you do the first one, you can just multiply straight across and get 1875. The second one, you're going to have to divide 3 by 0.0016 to figure out what C is. You still get 1875, but I think most of you are going to find that using the equation on the left is more convenient to solve this problem. Don't forget to answer in words. So there are 1,875 calories, or 1,875 calories in 3 servings. Let's try one more problem, but then going the other way. So Elizabeth, she only wants to eat 1,000 calories. She doesn't want to go too excessive. So if that's her limit, how many servings should she eat? Go ahead and see if you can use either or both equations and confirm it to see if you get the same answer both times. All right, so 1,000 is the calories, so it replaces your C in both equations. In the first one, you're going to have 1,000 equals 625 times S. The second one, S equals 0.0016 times 1,000. Again, you can divide in the equation on the left to get 1.6. You can multiply in the equation on the right. You still get 1.6. This time, I think the equation on the right is a little bit easier to use. Again, remember to answer in words. Elizabeth should eat 1.6 servings. All right, do you feel like you can figure out what the parts of an equation really represent in real life? And can you find missing information by using your equations and that constant of proportionality? I hope so.